So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is teaching you guys how to download and use Paletools as of June. So just before the video does start, a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch for the cheapest trading guides out there for just £4, €4, or free with Amazon Prime. You'll receive daily trading and investing guides covering PlayStation, Xbox and PC with an array of methods covering all budgets. And I've been trading for over 10 years, making over 100 million in multiple different FIFAs, and now for the last 4 years I've made 10 million coins in just the first month. For that, we're going to drop all the tips and tricks I've learned as of using this for a month, just so you guys can use it as efficiently as possible. So the first thing you actually need to do is download something called Tamper Monkey. Now the reason you need to do this is because you can't just go and directly download Paletools. What you need to do is you need to download something, so then you can go and download Paletools. So the first thing you can do is download Tamper Monkey. And how we're going to go and do that is we're going to go and head to the extensions in the top right. Then once clicking on that, you're then going to go and click on Manage Extensions. Once you clicked on that, you'll end up to your extensions homepage. You're then going to go and click on Discover More Extensions and Themes on Google Chrome, in which you're then going to go and click on the top right and type in Tamper Monkey. Once searching in, you're then going to go and scroll down and find the one that has 71,000 reviews, not the one with 4.5k, the one with 12,000, so just make sure you're downloading the one here with 71.5 thousand. And then when you go to your extensions, if you go and see it here, this means that you've downloaded it correctly. Once you've gone and downloaded Tamper Monkey, then all you need to do is go and Google in Paletools. And once you've searched that in, then you can go and click on either of these. Now you've got Paletools V24, this one right here is for your computer. You've got Paletools Droid V24, that one's for your Android, and presumably the last one here is also for Android. That's going to then take you to this web page here. Now they used to have Spanish and English, but for some reason they've taken away the option to have it in English. But the link that you are going to go and click on is going to be Paletools Tamper Monkey, so the extension you've just downloaded. So once you've clicked on Paletools Tamper Monkey, you'll then get this page pop up right here. Now for me, because I already have it, obviously, you know, it says reinstall, but for you guys, what we'll say right here is install. What you're going to then do is you're going to go and click on the install. And what will happen is a web page box like this will come up, and what you can do is you're going to go and save it. So if you had the web app open before you downloaded Paletools, what you're now going to have to do is refresh the web app, so now it knows that you've got Paletools downloaded and activated. And if you successfully followed the instructions and downloaded it, this is what it'll look like. The indication that you've downloaded Paletools is in the top right. You have all these sort of extra options that you didn't have previously. If that's all there, congratulations, you successfully downloaded Paletools. So what you guys would probably be interested in, and what I'd imagine you clicked on the video, is how do you go and build these SBCs really fast? So what you want to do is you want to go and head to your SBC selection and choose the SBC you want to go and complete. This is the SBC right here, and the requirements are coming in at 1 rare, and then it's going to be 7 non-rares. So what we need to do now is we basically need to make a template so that Paletools knows that we want 1 rare and 7 non-rares. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and click on the Edit SBC template right here. This is going to go and take us to a blank sort of template. So what we now need to do is we need to make it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and click on Add. And now we've got all these options right here. Now what you can do is you can go to lowest to highest. So for example, let's say you want to use everything 75 to maybe 84 rated. That's personally what I do the SBCs. But if there are excess players, I prefer them to be 84 rated than 75 rated. Well, what I'll do is I'll go rating low to high, because that'll make sure I use the lower rated ones before the high rated ones. Now obviously you can use whatever ratings you want, but because I can't go and put 84s in exchanges, they're kind of useless to me. So what I'll do is I'll go and put the 84s in here. Now obviously if I wanted to go and maybe keep the 84s, put them in teamed wheat packs, maybe I'll go and bring this down to 82, 81. But personally I bring this up to 84. Now because we're starting with the non-rares, we need 7 non-rares and 1 rare, so what we're going to do is we're going to set the player count to 7. And also one really important thing to do is press ignore player positions. If you don't do this, let's say there's no centre backs in your club and the SBC has a centre back position, it just won't put anything there. Whereas, rather than if you go and click on that, it'll go and put strikers in centre back, goalkeepers in centre mid. So now what we need to do is we need to now go and select gold non-rare. So we're going to go quality down to gold, and we're going to go rarity down to common. Now what you can see is that's going to go and give us 7 common gold non-rares from 75 to 84 rated. So if I go and click on save and press T, and again I'll cover that in a sec, what you'll see is it's going to put 7 non-rares in there. But of course the SBC needs 1 rare. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and add the rare. So how we're going to go and get that rare in is we're going to head back over to SBC template. So we're going to go edit SBC template, and we're going to go and add another one. Now again, we're going to go rating from low to high. We're going to go 75 up to 84. Again, if you want to use lower ratings, go crazy. Player count only 1. Once again, you need to click on ignore positions only, and that's what it's looking like so far. We're then going to head down here to gold, and we're going to go down there to rare, and then what we're going to do is press save. I press T, and boom, the rare's been put in, And now what I can do is I can submit it. So there's two really important hotkeys if you want to be able to do these even faster. The first one is T. What T is going to do is it's going to build that SBC with the template you've just used. So what you are going to do is you're going to press T and it will automatically build it. The other one is pressing S. Because sometimes when you actually click on the submit button in the bottom left, or bottom right, sorry, it doesn't actually submit the SBC. But if you press S, what it does is it's coded to automatically submit. So eventually what will happen is you'll complete loads of SBCs and it will say in the top right, SBC soft banned. Basically you won't be able to go and submit any more SBCs. Now you're not banned whatsoever, okay? It's a misconception that, oh no, EA's not letting me do any SBCs, I'm banned. What it really is there's limits in the game. So we don't know the exact numbers, but I do believe that the number is around about 100 SBCs an hour. So that means 100 player picks or 100 packs, or maybe for some reason you've completed 100 player SBCs, you can do 100 SBCs every hour. And then I believe the other one is probably about 600 every 24 hours. So what this means is it means once you've completed 100 SBCs in 1 hour, whatever the remaining time of that hour is, you're going to be suspended for. So again, let's say I've gone and done 100 SBCs in an hour, and let's say I managed to do those 100 in 40 minutes. I'm now going to be suspended for 20 minutes, because that is the remaining time of the hour. But what I could also do is I could also go and do 600 SBCs, in theory, in 6 hours. So I've done my 600 SBCs in 6 hours. Now what I'm going to be suspended for is I won't actually be able to go and do any more SBCs for another 18 hours. Because what I've done is I've done the maximum amount of SBCs EA allows you to do every 24 hours. It's not a concept of your first ban is 20 minutes, your second ban is 30 minutes. It doesn't work like that whatsoever. It doesn't work as in you can jump on the console and play a game and then you'll be unsuspended. That's a massive myth, and the reason that myth comes around is because what people will do is they'll do the 100 SBCs in, let's say, 50 minutes. They'll go jump on the console, play a game. That game they'll play will be longer than 10 minutes. And now they're back to 1 hour before they did the SBC. It's a massive misconception that opening packs, playing games, will get you un-SBC suspended. It doesn't happen, it's just a coincidence that whatever action you did is longer than that remaining time of that hour. But there are actually ways of kind of bypassing this. But it's not so much bypassing it, it's actually getting another 100 searches every hour and another 600 every 24 hours. And this is how you do it. Now sadly it's a bit of a pay to win sort of thing, as in the only people who can do this are people on next gen who have both the old gen version of FIFA and the next gen version of FIFA. And the reason they can do this is because there's actually like a next gen version of the web app and an old gen version of the web app. We just didn't really know about it. Now the thing is, on the web app you can't switch between next gen to old gen, so what you need to do is you need to kind of trick the web app that you're on either next gen or old gen. So for example right now I'm on the next gen version of FIFA on my Xbox. I can show you right here on the game card, you can see right here the Xbox S or Series, whatever. So what that means is when I log on to FIFA and back out and then log on to the web app is saying, okay, he's on the next gen version of FIFA, this is the next gen version of FIFA on the web app. Now we're going to trick EA to think that we're poor, is what we're going to do is right now we're on the next gen version. The thing you need to make sure is make sure that you are logged out and in the main menu. If you're on Ultimate Team and switch to the next other version of FIFA, it won't actually even let you log in. So make sure you're on this menu, not in Ultimate Team, but on the home menu. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go and click on the old gen version of FIFA. So right now I'm on the old gen version of FIFA. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to back out so I can log on to the web app. If you guys didn't already know, you can't log on to the web app if you're actually logged in on console. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and refresh my web app. This is because I now need the web app to know that I'm poor and I've just logged on to old gen, and now what it's going to do is it's going to load up the old gen web app. Now the web app thinks that I'm on old gen, so now what it does is it actually lets me go and build another 100 player picks an hour and 600 every 24 hours. If you guys watch content creators who don't use this, I recommend sending this to them, because I've heard of content creators paying people 10, 15, 20 quid an hour to build player picks. Well, you know, you can go and build them yourself for £5. Well, you can go and build like 100 in 5 minutes. So this is really, really good for anyone who builds or anyone grinds the living daylights out of FIFA. Even if you're not grinding FIFA, it saves you so much time. Another interesting thing is EA has actually also acknowledged Paletools, but not in a negative way. They actually acknowledged Paletools and wondered what we wanted from Paletools to actually be in FIFA, which is really promising for next year's FIFA, that EA would prefer to have something like this in the game rather than trying to banish something like this. But that's been that. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.